guys, and welcome back to the Cassie Project. It is 2024 and I've decided the first video of this year will be create this book. I've been doing this series for quite a while now. We've done a lot of pages in this book. I have picked some really fun prompts this week, so let's get straight into it. Flipping through this wonderful book, I can't believe how many pages I have done now. I realised page 60 was my create a page for stickers, and I haven't added more stickers to it for ages. So I've got some new stickers that I really wanted to show you, and I'm going to pop those on the book today. We've got this lovely little moth sticker, my little mushroom guy, which I absolutely love, and my lovely little hedgehog. All these stickers are available on my website, thecassieprojects.co.uk. Okay, so we are digging deep into this book now. It is Create Something Educational. Now, for Christmas, we bought our daughter a white tree frog. My daughter was so excited. She's obsessed with frogs, so when we got her this present, she just couldn't believe it. So my daughters get to do these really cool homework tasks where they create these fact sheets, and I miss it. It was something that I loved to do when I was younger, so I'm gonna create my own homework. So here is your little lesson on white tree frogs. They live for 20 plus years, which is insane. The females are actually bigger than the males. I decided to draw a white tree frog. It was really fun painting. I did this like blurry background by just letting the colours blend all together. It was really actually quite good writing all this down, because obviously I've been researching all this information loads, trying to get it right for our frog. He's in a terrarium. They need humidity and they need a source of UV light as well. The feeding schedule is really interesting because they actually eat live food, which is something I had to get used to, which I found really, really weird and creepy because I'm not a massive fan of bugs. But I'm getting better at it, you know. It's a little less scary because you can like grab them with tweezers, and watching the frog eat the insects live is just insane. And then decorating the actual terrarium was so much fun. I've got a spider plant in there, a peace lily and an inch plant, and it looks like a little rainforest, and I just love it so much. There is my wonderful page. I'm so proud of it. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is create a wall. So yeah, I didn't know what to do with this one for absolutely ages, but I thought I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm literally going to paint it in a wall and add some graffiti to the page. So I'm using a really wide flat brush to create these brick shapes. I often use a flat brush with my watercolour buildings, but obviously I needed the bricks to be a lot bigger. So I'm actually using a brush that you use to apply face masks with. It's not actually a paintbrush, but it worked out perfectly anyway. I then went on Google and found a graffiti font generator, wrote in the Cassie Projects and just copied that. I've never done graffiti font before, so this was completely new to me. I did that in Posca paint markers, and I just added these little outlines around it to make it stand out a bit more and look a bit more graffiti-esque. I then added some little drippies and little spray marks by doing some dots around it. I think it's turned out fantastic. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite pages. So create a colourless page. Of course, I'm going to do black and white, because black and white aren't colours, are they? They are a lack of colour. Should we Google it, actually? Black is the absence of light and therefore is not a colour. So I'm going to paint this entire page black, and I'm going to do some white zentangles all over it. I'm actually going to use my zentangle cards. I've had these out a couple of times in my videos, but I've never actually followed them step by step. I'm creating these squiggly lines, so I've got lots of different sections, and I'm going to choose 9 of the different patterns that are on the cards, and then basically you flip them over and she gives you a step-by-step tutorial on how to do that pattern. It's fantastic. We're starting with Twiggy, so these are like these cute little trees, and following the step-by-step actually makes it so much easier, because when you look at these zentangle patterns you just go, how the heck am I supposed to do that? But when she shows you step-by-step, it makes it just so much easier to understand and so much more enjoyable as well. This one in particular was so hard. It took me a while to get used to the pattern, because obviously she only shows you a very small section and then you've got to carry that on. So trying to get my head around it took a little while, but eventually I did, and now I know how to do it, which is really cool. So I can now use these zentangles whenever I'm just doodling. I love these cute little guys. They just remind me of little aliens just peeping around the edge. But yeah, it was so much fun learning how to do these zentangles properly, instead of just guessing how they're they're put together, and I will continue to do these all the time. I added a swirl in there just to put the prompt back in, create a colourless page, and there you have it. I'm so proud of this. It's one of my favourite zentangles I've ever done. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing all 3 of the prompts. I think they turned out great, and I just took my time with them and had lots of fun. Thank you so much for watching the first video of 2024. I really hope that it's inspired you to get arty too. Do carry on watching some more videos here, and I will see you soon. Bye!